pick teams? Or you go first? You go first.
Hello. Sorry, everyone. My there was an issue with the internet, and so I couldn't join. But I'm here now. So
Yeah.
everyone has had a good day, and I will that bad?
But it is very hot. Very hot, and it make my head hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes that happens to me too, especially when I don't drink enough water. But yeah, that's no good. Well, I better share my screen, so a bit late, but if anyone would like to share about their day, they more than welcome to. And there we go. Topic today should be pretty straightforward, as I think you all like talk about this very well the other day. And so maybe with like the first question, if you did that as your like presentation, you can talk about that again if you like, or you can like answer the second question. It's up to you. I don't mind. But you can start off with this. I always like knowing what people's favorite animals are. I don't know. My favorite animal, I like meerkats. You know meerkats? The little ones that stand on their like back legs. Just, I don't know, I think they're really cute. But I don't know. I liked them as a kid, visiting them at the zoo. They were my favorite ones at the zoo, so that's why. So I don't mind which one you answer, question 1 or 2. Or both. Yes.
Yes, I choose number 1. In my opinion, dog is the most intelligent. I think it is very very intelligent, and it can imitate it on the way protect me or a member of our family, even our house. When we go away, and it can do something. It can stand by hidden leg, and the other leg, it can wait, and it can grab some animal, for example, mouse, and a tip, when the tip crash into our house, and it the light the person who is my best friend, our friend, when they come our house on time or 3 times, it can waste his tailor, and even it look them with bright sparkling eyes. If somebody often give it some present, for example, meat or bone, or bone. So I think that is why I thought dog is the most intelligent animal.
Nice. Thanks. And would you like to ask someone else there either with a question, one of the questions? Oh yeah, or that. Perfect.
It's me. I can ask somebody in our last 2 questions.
Oh, it's okay. No worries. It's all good. Thanks.
Yes.
Yes.
Question two. In my opinion, I think the dolphin is the most intelligent because I see the dolphin can learn and move their body, follow the people teach them. They can do some sizes action, and they sometimes can help people or another animal. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. Nice. They are very smart. Yes.
Hello, teacher. You can hear me because
Yeah.
in my house is a bit rainy. So, do you hear me?
Yeah, it's all good.
My favorite animal I like is the butterfly. The reason I like it because whenever I have a stress, with my job, I just stay silent and see them fly around me. It makes me feel more comfortable, release my stress. But recently, I think because climate changing, so butterfly not have not many like in the past. Yeah. For example, last holiday, I went to the Thảo Cầm Viên Zoo to see to saw the butterfly. Maybe 2 years or 3 years ago, I went to Thảo Cầm Viên Zoo already. I saw many butterflies, but last holiday when I come back again and I don't see butterfly anymore, almost just have tree and plant and just had 1 or 2 butterfly fly everywhere around. And I think it's so pity for me because I cannot see it anymore because of climate changing.
Yeah.
Yes, that's my opinion about my favorite animal.
I like them too. They're very peaceful. Nice. And does anyone have a different opinion on the most intelligent animal? I think it's a different one. Or can think of another animal that is also very intelligent?
Núi nó bé. Nếu bằng quả nó kiếm lên đây
Or if you want to answer the other question, I don't mind.
Đấy, nó cũng thế mà. Nó vẫn núi nhỏ, núi ngọt hả? Thế là quả nó cho xuống vào. Cho là quả nó xuống vào.
Let me
Yes.
answer a question.
Mhm.
I will pick a question choose. In my opinion, what I think of what is the most intelligent animal? As in my opinion, is the most intelligent is octopus. I see you may see it from internet some YouTube video about an octopus escaping from a maze or escaping from challenges, a specialist to them. And even in the World Cup in 2014, it was considered to participate a challenge to anticipate which team is won, which team won in the next match. Yeah. I think it's very interesting events in the past. And another scientific reason is an octopus had, and you may know that have eight. I researched internet is their tentacle, eight tentacle, and eight tentacle has contain a brain. You know. So you can cut each tentacle, it's grow back again and go back and it is the same as previous. And another reason is it's a octopus hunt their prey like assassin. They very great at hunting, and they camouflage near the coral reef. And that's ability that's but not so much anymore have that ability and combine many ability and just for hunting and surviving. And I think that's some reason that octopus is the most intelligent animal.
Yeah, I can say
Mm.
like they're very intelligent. They can like open a jar from the inside when they're in it,
Yeah.
which is so cool.
Yes. Yeah. Their brain size compared to its body is also
Yeah.
very
The
balanced. Then
Nice. Thanks. Does anyone have a different favorite animal that isn't a dog? I know we all love dogs and that I love dogs too. I've got a dog at home. Yes.
Yeah, I will answer the
Hot
question
2014.
too.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think dogs are one of the intelligent animals because dogs can understand the human
Monkey,
feelings, and
monkey,
they can learn some skills very quickly. They are very loyal, and for example, sometimes when their owners died, maybe they can die because they are very sad for for their owner. and dogs can help people in many ways, such as they can help fly people to go past the street persons, and sometimes they can work with the police to fight the crime. That's why I think dog is the most intelligent animal.
Nice.
Can flag in
Good. There's nothing wrong, obviously, with having a favorite animal as a dog. But yes.
I have some idea. My favorite
Mhm.
animal is leopard. They run so fast, and you can see they like a big cat in the real life, and they are so they are so strong when they run and play when they sit near a lion. If you see the leopards in the cartoons in Disney, you can see they are so cute.
Yeah. Nice.
And I have a question for my class. Do you think some type of insects are disappearing in the world? A few years ago, I can see a lot of insects in my gardens, but now I just see some insects like butterflies or some insects green color.
Yeah. Yeah. Do I think that they're like disappearing? Definitely. I think that climate change and things like loss of habitat, either from deforestation or like urbanization, so like people like building houses or infrastructure, whether it's that or other things, they're like losing their habitat. That for like insects and like lots of different animals, I think definitely is like impacting like insects and lots of different animals. It's definitely an issue in Australia. We're like losing species very quickly, actually, in Australia. It's a big issue, particularly like mammals or like marsupials. Yeah, becoming extinct is a very big problem. So, yeah, it's a good question, but yeah, a big problem in the world. Yeah.
Oh, I read a fun fact in Australia that in the Australia has a lot of type of snakes.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes, we do. And we have a lot of venomous snakes as well. But that it doesn't mean it's not too scary, because most of the time the snakes are more scared of you than you are of it. And so they'll slither away. They don't want to be near you. And so they're not too dangerous unless you're really close to them. But they're really cool. I've seen them in my garden, in my backyard before, but you just stay away and they go off, live their life. But it's cool. Have you guys seen any like wild animals or had encounters with wild animals before? Any of you? Whether like in your garden or on a hike? Yeah?
Yes, I saw some of wild animal when I travel. I see them in the room. When I travel to Thailand and Korean.
Yeah.
I saw panda and deer. There are many deer in the room in
Oh, bears.
Korean. When I sat in the train, go around the room, the bears, walk around near our train and around in the park, and there are a lot of tiger in there, and some bird that I never see in Vietnam. For example, red bird.
That's cool.
I don't remember exactly. Yes,
That's
and
no worries.
in many monkey. In Vietnam, there are a lot of monkey in the forest, and in the room, and I can see such on television. I am a good swimmer. I like swimming very much. But when I go to the sea, I always imagine the sharks. Maybe it can attack me or the other on the beach. So because when I saw the film on TV, I always imagine it. So sometimes I am very scared of them. But when I go to the sea, although I scared of sharks, but I always went to the beach quickly to swim. That's all. Thanks for listening.
No, thank you. Nice. Has anyone else had any encounters with wild animals or seen any?
Excuse me, teacher. I have some Asian. So I need to leave the class now. Sorry.
That's okay.
I will come back.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah. Thank you, teacher.
See ya. we can keep going with the other question. Like, if you haven't answered the other questions, but you would like to, that's perfectly fine. But I just moved on with the slides. But where are the wild animals? Wild animals. I think it's an interesting question because I feel like we all know these animals, pets. I think we've talked about pets a lot. But the wild animals, I don't think we've talked about, and I think that's interesting. Has anyone like been on a hike or like somewhere and then come across something that you weren't expecting, like wild animals, or like visited somewhere else and then seen a cool animal? Or maybe there's an animal that you would really like to see, a wild animal.
I think there are a lot of wild animal in the picture. For
Yeah.
example, tiger, leopard, bear, elephant, lion, and the giraffe.
Yeah.
Camel.
Camel.
And monkey. Nowadays, monkey, the people can keep them in a house, in a garden of the house.
In like a cage?
So I think monkey now is not wild animal.
Yeah, I like some like are wild and some are kept as sort of pets. What do people think of that? Keeping wild animals as pets, things like monkeys and other things like, I don't know, wild animals like pets and in a cage. Do you think that? What do you think about that?
I think today there are a lot of wild animal that people put them in a cow that make iron. So yes, iron. So that we don't they don't run freely. They don't find their natural food. They eat they eat food that the people who work in the park gave them. So they gave them, and I think it is not good for them, but otherwise they can protect if they are free in the forest and forest they can be attacked by hunter. It is very dangerous for them. So maybe it can so if they don't protect them, they can I think there is no one online.
Yeah, there are some benefits to, like, in zoos, you're right, they can't be like running free. But like zoos can have like positives, like they can help with conservation, especially if an animal is like endangered. So yeah, like there's pros and cons. Nice. Well, if no one else has a wild animal story, what do I don't know. I've met some snakes in the wild, but I don't know. One time when I was camping, I woke up in the morning, and there was a scorpion. You know scorpions? Yeah, there was a scorpion on my pillow next to my head. I was like, it's a bit scary, but luckily it didn't get on me. But yeah, there's a lot of snakes and spiders. Yes,
I have
that was
some
me.
I have some similar experience, and
Yeah.
in near my house I have my house in the rural areas. I'm not in the countryside area. So I have experience. I met 3 cobra in one day, and in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. So, and that I still remembering this. They all venomous, as you say, and they're not so big. They're just small, but I think it's just one. They have the same. They share the same one mother. It is a high somewhere near my house. I don't know where, but if you stay in Vietnam or in some region that have so much bush, you can see them a lot. You have more chance to see them because especially in hot weather, is a snake or any other kind of animal like snake. They often live in a humid environment. So in hot weather, is they often get out their shelter and cross the road, as you say, and maybe you have the chance to see them. And I think it's very dangerous when you're walking outside in the hot weather. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
I think.
That would be a bit scary to come face to face with. Yeah. No, definitely, like reptiles love the hot weather. Same in Australia. Nice. Do you think that? Oh yes. Ooh, I can't see. Yes.
Can I tell a story about a panda I know at the zoo?
Definitely.
1 year ago, I visited Hào Cầm Viên Zoo in Ho Chi Minh City, and I heard a story about a baby panda. They told me that its parents are father panda and mother panda. The mother panda was pregnant, and it didn't know that it was pregnant. So when the baby panda was born, the parents don't want to be the baby panda's parent, so they don't connect with the baby panda, and now the baby panda is alone in its house. Yeah, I think it's sad.
Yeah.
That's all.
No, yeah. That sometimes happens. I don't know why. I don't know that much about animals, but that is sad when that happens. But I guess it's good that it was in a zoo, so the zoo people could then look after it. But yeah, it's a bit sad for the baby panda though. Yeah. I'm glad it could be looked after though. I know in Australia, or I think overseas a lot as well, people think that, and it's true, in Australia there's lots of scary like spiders and snakes and stuff. Like people in like Vietnam, people like often afraid of like insects and spiders and snakes and stuff, because in Australia some people are like scared of snakes and spiders, but I think a lot of people, they're not too scared because there's like a lot of them, so we kind of see them a lot. Does that make sense? What do you think the majority of people in Vietnam, they're like scared of spiders and snakes and insects, or they're like, who cares? Or you, in personally, are you scared of spiders? Because me, I'm not really scared, but if it was on me, I wouldn't want it on me. So I'm not that comfortable with spiders.
I
Yes.
mean, I'm not really scared of them. There's some reasons, especially is spider. I don't scare it at all. I think that if they are not venomous, I don't scare at all. I often I like them. I often like them because of it is often make web. Say okay, right? It's make web to catch another insect like mosquito or fly. I really hate them. So in general, I don't really scare of spider. I like them more than scare. And snake is, I think is that you say is it is a spear everywhere. If this appears with a large amount of a number a great number of born a great number of I don't know the word is still a great number of quantity. So I don't think is that people are really scared of them anyway. And I know that my grandpa or my relatives often use snake for making not use snake and dunk it into alcohol and make alcohol for like a type of medicine for
Cool.
so improve your health, improve the health. I don't drink I've never drink such as a type of alcohol, but I think is it is a real medicine. Scorpion also or it can be used for combined with alcohol. I think
That's cool.
yes, any venomous animal can be combined with alcohol for making a type of medical vial. Yeah, I think
That's interesting. Mhm. Nice. Anyone else have an opinion? Or afraid or not afraid? Yes.
I think I don't. I am not scared of snake and spider. I am scared leech.
Yes.
Yeah. When I small, when the American the plane of American attack the north of Vietnam. I was a little, so I must have had to move my countryside to live with my grandmother in the summer. After raining, I go to the field to pick the vegetable. Although I scare the leech very much, but I go to the field to pick vegetable. After that I feel there are problem in my foot, so I leave my hand to my foot. I think I on my head ignoring the leech. So I jump up and jump down on the field. So when I run up, I shouted, "Help me!" So everybody in other field and my grandmother in another field, they all of them smiled aloud, and nobody can run at me. So I am very scared when I go on the path. After that, my one left fall in the other field. Two legs stop beating my foot. So one of them fall down, and the other stay on my leg, on my foot. So I run up, continue to the big road, and I stand up and jump up and jump down. After that, the other lead leave from fall down on the road.
That's good.
I'm very scared.
I can imagine.
But now but now people usually use the medicine is to give vegetable grow up quickly and the leaf pass away. And now I don't see the
Yeah, that's good. No, pictures aren't very nice. Yes, Mary.
With me, I really scare the snake. Because my hobby is go trekking with my friend. My purpose is go trekking once times a month. So whenever I go trekking with my friend, I always pay attention with snake. Almost the snakes in the forest almost is the same, have the color same tree or leaf. So I have to pay attention strongly to recognize snake. So it's especially in this summer is a rainy day, half rainy. So I have to more and more pay attention the snake. So because it make me scared whenever I go trekking. So because and so I really hate and afraid snake. And with spite, actually I don't scare it, but almost I hate it because it makes my room look like really dirty. I don't know why I don't see any spy in my room, but
Yes, bye.
yes, but almost about 2 or 3 weeks ago, my room have many webs. So I always ask why I didn't see any spy, but because but why my room always dirty? Yes, yeah. So that is my opinion about the snake and spy.
Yeah, the spiders are sneaky. They're making their webs, I don't know, at night or something, and then hiding.
Yes, I don't see any, but I always ask why I have many webs in my room.
Where they come from? Yeah, I wouldn't like that either. Fair enough. Well, I don't know what's next. Oh, insects. We've also talked about these. And sea creatures or animals. Talked about almost all of these, except whales. Nice. Habit butterflies. And almost all of these as well. Well, actually, I think we have. Nice. I think we go very quickly through that. And I think we've mentioned almost all of these as well. I mentioned reptiles before when we were talking about snakes. So like cold-blooded animals. So like reptiles, lizards, things like that. Birds, obviously birds, fish, and then mammals. Anything that has hair or fur. And then what I said before, a marsupial, which is a lot of animals in Australia are marsupials, like a kangaroo is also a type of mammal, but they have like pouches with their little, like a kangaroo has a pouch. for the little Joey. But yeah, that's what sort of distinguishes a marsupial as a type of mammal. But yeah, they're all the different types. And I think we know all of these, yes, parts of the animal. Something interesting. Animal phrasal verbs, which is a bit small, but maybe not too much time, but maybe we can like read it and give like an example. Well, this has an example, but it's like we can choose one and make your own example. Not everyone has to, but maybe a few. Like beaver away, to like work really hard at something. Like I was beavering away at my essay because it was due tonight. So I had to hand it in. I was beavering away, writing. Maybe you could choose one and make your own sentence. Is there anyone we haven't heard from yet? George, would you like to choose one? You can read it out. Yeah.
I have wolfed down the fried chicken.
Nice, perfect. You are like so hungry.
This
So I wolfed down the fried chicken. Or maybe you had like very little time. Had to leave really quickly. So I wolfed down something. Nice.
I have wolfed down the fried chicken in a minute.
Yeah, perfect. Nice. And some of these, you like squirrel away is like, it is a thing, but you probably don't often hear someone say it. But something like chicken out or wolf down or rat on are things that someone, or even like horse around, are things that people do like say quite often, or like you would hear people say. But they're all cool. Oh, and duck, to duck out. That's actually a very common one. Just duck out to the shops. Yeah. Someone like to give another one a go? Making a sentence. No one. Or you can even just read out the sentence. That's the example one. If you can't think of one, you're right. Yes, Mary.
I will try with the red on.
Yes.
Yes. I intend to make a marriage anniversary for my parents, but my brother read it on me.
Nice. So like a like a marriage anniversary, like maybe like a party, or like if it's like a surprise. Yeah.
I intend to party to have the university for my parents.
Yeah. So like perfect. So if that's like something that they didn't know about. It's like I intended to make or plan a marriage anniversary party for my parents. Yeah, just use that like word party. Perfect. But my who was it, brother? Ratted on
My
me.
brother,
My brother ratted on me. Oh,
yes, he always talk Andy to my brother, to my parent if he knows.
no good. Ruins the surprise. Nice. Perfect. And we can do one more, but you can always read back, I think, on these. Yeah. Because they're kind of cool to use. Oh, we've got leech. Not leeches. No good. Although this one is I think you can use, like people do use it to leech off something or someone rather. If you leech off someone, it's like, I don't know, maybe if you stayed with a friend for a really long time, maybe you're leeching off them. They're paying for everything. You're staying, not paying for rent or food or nothing. You're leeching off them. But maybe they're just a really good friend. But yeah, kind of taking advantage of something. That's what that is. But nice. They're all good ones. And we got some of these, which I think are often, like used quite often. Does anyone know what this idiom is, like, means? To let the cat out of the bag. What is happening when someone says that? Yes. No.
I don't know exactly the meaning, but just my guess.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I think this sentence will use when someone give the advice for someone. For example, talk to my parent, give a freedom or space for the child to grow up or to develop by themselves way. I understand.
that is actually
Not
a
right.
good- well, it's not really what the meaning is, but I think it's a really good guess because I can see where you're coming from and I understand where your mind was. Like, I like it. Yeah. So what the let the cat out of the bag is to reveal the secret. Sort of like if you rat on something. So maybe someone has a surprise party, surprise birthday party, but then someone accidentally told them that you let the cat out of the bag. You spoiled the surprise. So now they know. That is what that means. And then, oh, I didn't even know that was, I forgot this was the example, but that's exactly, he let the cat out of the bag about the surprise party. Perfect. Nice. Haha. To kill two birds with one stone. It's kind of a not very positive sounding one, but to give you a clue, it's actually a good thing. When to do this. Yes.
I think that, for example, I have one stone, and my target is to kill one bird with one stone. But luckily, I throw the stone and I killed two birds, and that was really lucky.
Yeah. So that is like where the actual saying comes from. I think it comes from originally, I think from like hunting and stuff. So if people were hunting and like they were hunting birds and then you accidentally hit two birds, maybe it was with a stone or something else, and so you killed two when you were only meaning to get one, that's great. Perfect. But as an idiom, it means to achieve two things at once. So like you listen to a podcast while exercising or something. So I killed two birds with one stone, or like basically to like multitask, to get two things done at once. You, I don't know, took something to the post office on your way to the supermarket. Great. Then you don't have to go out twice. Kill two birds with one stone. That's what that means. But it's like what you said is like the original meaning. So nice. Hold your horses. My parents used to tell me this all the time. So hold your horses. Yes, Mary.
I just get again.
Perfect.
Maybe I think when you make a goal and almost you feel it's not for you and you almost give up, and your parent or your friend will set you to encourage you, don't give up anymore, and you can continue to do it. Yeah, I think so, but I'm not sure right or wrong.
That's nice. That's very nice, like sentiment to encourage. Yeah, it's it's kind of the it's not as positive. I wish it was. It's more like to be patient, wait a moment. So it's like if I was a kid and I really wanted to go to the park, but my dad was working, he just needed to finish what he was doing. So he'd be like, hold your horses, just you need to wait 5 minutes while I finish this. But I really wanted to go. So just hold your horses, just wait a second. So that's what that is. Perfect. We haven't finished yet. Yeah, nice. I think this is the last one. The elephant in the room. This is something someone would say about something. I'll give you a clue. The elephant in the room right now that no one is saying is that there is 1 minute till class finishes. And no one has said. It means an obvious problem that nobody wants to discuss. Yeah. Yes. So not really an issue though. We're fine. So it's like a problem or an issue that like nobody wants to talk about because maybe it's a bit awkward or sensitive. So everyone just talks about something else. It's like an elephant in the room because everybody knows about it. Because it's pretty obvious if there's an elephant in the room. Perfect. Nice. And I think all of these ones, like the exercises and stuff, you can do like on your own. But of course, if you've got any questions or anything, feel free to put it in the chat. But yeah, nice. I feel like it's more interesting to have discussions and talk than rather do exercises. And we've already done the questions. I just asked them earlier. I was a bit out of order, but that's all right. Has anyone got any questions or anything, concerns? Otherwise, I'll let you go. And see you next week.
I think it's very hard to learn such as idiom or phrase verb. Such kind
Yeah.
of verbs or idiom that you give out. It is just encourage you as such a native speaker. You have a brain to imagine metaphorically about that even to understand such as
Yeah.
idiom. So it's for me,
Yeah.
I think for anyone else, it's hard to remember
Yes.
or even just guessing.
Yeah. I think, yeah, I mean, you guys did a good job with like the weather ones. And it is tricky because I know when I've been learning other languages, learning about idioms is always like, it's so specific to the language that you're learning. But it's also a really good way to learn a language. Because when you're an idiom, if you can like say an idiom in the language, it's quite a sophisticated way of speaking. So if you say an idiom, it's pretty cool, and if it's a good way of learning language as well, because it's like vocabulary, and it's also like if you hear other people saying them as well. But I agree, it is complex learning them because they're very specific to the language or culture. So I understand. But that's all good. I don't expect you to know them. If there was Vietnamese idioms, I would have no clue. Even though I've been learning Vietnamese, I've been learning Vietnamese for 3 months, I would still have no hope. So you are all very, very good. So no worries at all. But I hope you have a good weekend, and yes, I'll see you next week.
Yes, see you next. Thank you.
Mm.
Hello, teaching.
Bye.
Have a nice weekend. Have a nice weekend.
Bye bye.
Bye.